You could tell what kind of day it was in a black household by the music playing. If the Isley Brothers came on early Saturday morning, you already knew the house was getting cleaned. If Anita Baker was playing at night, Mama was either relaxing or didn't want to hear any noise. If somebody put on gospel music before church, everybody better hurry up and get dressed. Black Gen X kids weren't just entertained by music, we were raised by it. Music taught us how to celebrate, how to grieve, how to love, how to survive. Before social media, before streaming, before playlists, music lived inside the house, inside the car, inside family reunions, inside heartbreak, inside joy, and every song became a memory. If you grew up black in the 70s, 80s, or 90s, this video is probably going to feel like opening an old photo album. Example 1. Saturday morning cleaning music. Every Black Gen X kid remembers waking up on Saturday to loud music and the smell of bleach. You didn't get to sleep in, you got chores. And somehow our parents believed music made cleaning easier. Earth, Wind, and Fire. The Temptations, Patti LaBelle, Prince. The music would start before breakfast. And once that stereo turned on, your freedom was over. You dusted furniture you didn't even use, cleaned plastic off couches nobody could sit on, and vacuumed lines into the carpet like your life depended on it. But now, those songs instantly take you back home. One song, and suddenly you can see sunlight coming through the curtains in your grandmother's living room. Example 2, the car radio was everything before Bluetooth, before Spotify. The car radio controlled everybody's mood. Parents argued over stations, kids waited for their favorite song to come on, and nobody touched the radio without permission. Black families rode around listening to Whitney Houston, Luther, Vandross, Marvin Gaye, Sade, New Edition. And when your favorite song came on, you acted like the concert had started. Some of us learned every word to grown folks' songs before we even understood what they meant. You were 10 years old singing heartbreak lyrics like you had just gone through a divorce. Example 3, recording songs off the radio. Gen X kids had patience today's generation would never understand. Because if you wanted your favorite song, you had to wait for it. You sat beside the radio with a blank cassette tape, hoping the DJ wouldn't talk over the intro. And the second the song came on, you hit record fast. Half our mixtapes started with, "Coming up next on 98.7, and we still listened to it anyway. Those mixtapes were personal. You made them for crushes, for breakups, for long bus rides. Music wasn't just background noise back then. It took effort, and maybe that's why it meant more. Example 4, music at family cookouts. Nothing brought black families together like music. Cookouts had soundtracks. Somebody's uncle controlled the speakers like he was a professional DJ. The older folks danced, kids ran around with juice cups, and every generation somehow knew the songs. You heard Maze featuring Frankie Beverly, the Gap Band, Shaka Khan, Kool, and the Gang. And when certain songs came on, the entire cookout changed energy. Suddenly, aunties were line dancing in sandals, uncles started grilling harder, and somebody definitely grabbed a folding chair to sit in the driveway. Those songs still feel like summertime. Example 5, slow jams at night. Black Gen X households had nighttime music too. Once the sun went down, the music got softer. Anita Baker, Luther Vandross, Freddie Jackson, Sade. Parents played those records while cooking late dinners, paying bills, or just sitting quietly after long work days. As kids, we didn't fully understand it then. Now we realize music was therapy for them. Life was hard, bills were high, work was exhausting, and music helped people carry the weight. Example 6, church music was part of life. Even if you weren't deeply religious, gospel music touched your childhood somehow. Sunday morning sounded like Mahalia Jackson, Shirley Caesar, the Winans, Kirk Franklin. Later on, church music wasn't just about religion. It was about hope. Black Gen X kids watched grown people cry during songs, smile during songs, survive through songs. Music carried emotions people sometimes couldn't say out loud. And for many families, those gospel songs got them through funerals, sickness, unemployment, heartbreak, and loss. These were the good times. Comment below on some of the music you remember. 7. Music videos. Were events before YouTube. Music videos felt special. People waited all day to watch their favorite artists on BET or MTV. Michael Jackson videos felt like movies. Prince looked mysterious and cool. Janet Jackson made everybody want to dance. Music videos also shaped fashion. Starter jackets, bamboo earrings, gold chains, high-top fades. Black Gen X kids copied dances in mirrors and dreamed bigger because those artists made black excellence look powerful. 8. Hip-hop grew up with Gen X. Gen X did not just watch hip-hop grow, they grew up with it. Artists like Run DMC, LL Cool J, Queen Latifah, Tupac, and Biggie helped turn hip-hop into a global culture. Hip-hop talked about poverty, survival, racism, ambition, and life in black neighborhoods. For many Black Gen X kids, hip-hop sounded real. It gave people a voice. Maybe that is the real power of music. Long after childhood disappears, the songs remain. One old song can instantly bring back memories of cookouts, old friendships, church mornings, roller skating rinks, and family members who are no longer here. Because for Black Gen X kids, music was never just background noise. It became the soundtrack of growing up. And maybe that is why those songs still mean so much today. Because Black Gen X kids were not just entertained by music, they were raised by it. If this video brings back warm memories, please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment on some of the music you remember and let's go down memory lane together.